Hello and welcome. My name is Diana, and this is MetCon 3.0. We're on week 5. Today, we're going to be moving through some tough contractions at a fast tempo, and I'm so excited that you've been able to join me for movement today. Let's run through our needs list, and we'll go ahead and get started. Today, we're going to use a heavy band through our door attachment or our anchor. And for those of you who are capable of pull-ups or assisted pull-ups, that's going to be what you'll plug in here instead. Additionally, we're going to use a heavy to you kettlebell or singular dumbbell. For me, I'm going to use my 35-pound kettlebell, but for you, make that scalable to what is heavy to you. All right, so just like our usual MetCons, we're gonna move through a warm-up that's gonna be both active and dynamic and lengthen the tissues. From there, we're gonna move into a MetCon circuit that will perform for 7.5 minutes. We'll move into a second MetCon circuit that will perform for another 7.5 minutes, and then we'll wrap up today with our cool down, and that should allow our body to return back down to our steady state as we come to a close. A reminder, our MetCon is supposed to be very intense, and I want to remind you that we're just moving into that really intense space of our metabolism for 15 minutes, and I'm going to encourage you to stay right in it, but of course work within your own body to know what kind of intensity is helpful and of course what could be potentially harmful. All right, we're gonna get started just with a wide open space. We're gonna take an alternating front kick, and this is a hamstring lengthener, and it's also hip flexion. So we're getting the front of the hips warmed up and lengthening the back of the hips. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Next, we're going to take one of 2 exercises. The first would be just a dynamic butt kicker where we're lengthening the quads and getting the hamstrings active. The other would be if you want to try putting that into a run, and we're just kicking those heels behind our hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. If you have a doorway or pillar in your space, I'm going to have you work your way over there. Start with your elbow above the pillar and then above shoulder height, and then slide down on the pillar to bring your elbow to a 90-degree angle. And then you're going to turn your feet away from that arm on the pillar, stretching out the pec. Take about 3 deep breaths right here. And then we're gonna work a little bit of an active stretch with it. So I'm gonna have you come back a tiny bit towards the pillar or the doorway, and then rotate open for 5 like that. Twist back, rotate open, twist back, rotate open. 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Let's replicate that on the other arm. So once again, start above the 90-degree bend, slide down to the 90-degree angle, turn your feet out and away from that doorway. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths here, just lengthening the pectoral tissue. And then move back towards the attachment, move away. So we'll take that active stretch, peel back, twist open, 2, here's 3, here's 4, and 5. Awesome. Last but not least, we're gonna rest our hands on the top of a counter or a railing, or they're gonna be right out at our chest height on a wall. We're gonna send our hips back and press our chest down through our arms. We're gonna stretch out our lats this way. So we're really active through our whole spine as we lengthen back through our tailbone. And if you'd like, it might feel nice to bring some movement in your head and neck here, releasing some tension. You can open and close your jaw a few times. Good. Let those shoulders become even heavier as you let them press down towards your floor. Beautiful. Let's press up. Now is a great time for you to grab a sip of water before we jump into MetCon 1. MetCon 1, we're going to do each section, each exercise itself for 30 seconds. We'll repeat it in a circuit so that we get a total of 7.5 minutes. And I'm going to run through with you what those exercises are. Our first exercise has a modification and an advancement. Our first exercise is a reverse lunge. Our advancement is either going to be that it comes into a knee driver, or if you're feeling really bold today, it's going to come into that single leg jump with our knee driver at the top, okay? We'll take 30 seconds total, so we'll alternate the leg that we're stepping back with and jumping with. If you don't need any of that, you're just going to come back and tap the foot and take the second side to make it scalable to you today. Number 2, we're going to take an exercise down on the floor that's a cross body, mid, and then lateral mountain climber. So holding our high plank, we're going to take one knee down the midline, another knee down the midline, a knee across the body, the other knee across the body, and then the first knee out to the side and the second knee out to the side, and then repeat that pattern all the way to 30 seconds. So it's 3 phases. We're coming up the mid, we're fanning across the body, and then we're taking the knee out to the side. Okay? We'll probably only get through about 2 to 3 rounds there because 30 seconds is in fact pretty short. We're going to finish off. This can be seated on your floor or on a chair. We're going to take our band through a high attachment point. It's a heavy resistance. And we're going to take our lat pull downs for 30 seconds here. All right? Beautiful tall posture in the spine, neutral in the neck. Okay? 30 seconds of each of those. We're going to be beginning with our reverse lunge to knee driver or into that jump, alternating the legs. Mountain climber, 3 points. Moving to our lat pull down, 7.5 minutes total. We're going to go ahead and get started here in about 15 seconds. So make sure you've got some space behind you for the lunge. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Back and knee driver to jump. Second side, knee driver to jump. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come down into your high plank. We're going to take one knee down the midline, other knee down the midline, across the body, out to the side, midline, across, out to the side, midline. 3, 2, 1. Come up tall, make your way to your band attachment. Take your seat or your pull-ups here, and we're taking that lat pull down or our pull-ups. Three, 2, 1. We're back to our reverse lunge with our knee driver. Your choice into that jump or stationary, whatever you need. Five, 4, 3, 2, release, high plank. Let's go a little bit faster, midline, across, lateral, keep it going, midline, across, lateral, midline, across, lateral. Great work, midline, across, lateral. 3, 2, 1. Walk it up, back to your seated position, band in hand, take your lats. Three, 2, 1, back to your lunge. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, high plank. Just our speed like last time, so pretty quick here. In, across, wide. In, across, wide. Great job. Three, 2, 1. Walk it in. Take to your band. Quick transitions. We're getting so good at our transitions. Three, 2, 1. We're up and back to our lunge. Your version. Back and jumping. Three, 2, 1. High plank. Beautiful. We're right at our 2-minute warning. Across, wide, midline, across, wide. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Release. Lat pull downs. And pull. Three, 2, 1. Start thinking about your lunge and go there. Arms are active or arms on the hips, whatever you need. Three, 2, 1. High plank, drop down and across. Sorry, middle, across and lateral. Three, 2, 1. We're finishing our circuit with the lat pull down. Make your way over. Tall spine. Last 30 seconds right here. and release. Beautiful work. Take a very short water break. Take a peek up here. We're going to learn what our MetCon 2 entails. So probably using that same band attachment that you just had. We've got our heavy resistance band. We're going to take a partial squat in our legs, and we're going to work our alternated row. This circuit is going to be 10 reps each exercise. So you'll take 10 rows on each side. That's our exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we're going to pick up that heavy weight that you're using. It can be our kettlebell or our dumbbell, right to the chest. Feet wide sumo stance, 10 sumo squats. All right, safely set that weight down. We're going to finish with a little bit of our push muscles. This is our plank up down. So we'll come down to our elbows and up. Go ahead and grab your mat really quick if you don't have that out, so that we can protect those elbows. All right, so once again, this is going to be rep based. We're going to work 10 repetitions of each exercise. 4, 3, band in hand, 2 and 1, partial squat, row, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous. Release that. Take your kettlebell or your heavy dumbbell, bring it up safely to your goblet hold, squeeze your armpits. Squat deep, push tall, wide stance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Safely set that down. Come into high plank there. If you need your knees dropped, you go for that. We're coming down and up, switch arms, down and up, switch arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Grab your band, step it back, drop into your legs and hips. Here we go, side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, release it. Grab that heavy weight, pop it up. Wide stance sumo squat, core and adductors and glutes tight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that safely down, high plank, and right or left elbow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk it up. Grab that band again. Walk it back. Take your partial squat. Row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release safely. Grab that weight of yours. Safely bring it up. Feet wide. Core tight. Squat low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that down. Great work. Into high plank. And core tight. Drop down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it up, back to your band. Take it back, squat it down, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 2-minute warning. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gorgeous. Release. Grab that kettlebell dumbbell. Pop it up. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Great work. High plank. Drop low. Press high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lock it in to your band. It's our home stretch, friends. 30 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gorgeous. We've got about 10 seconds. Let's just finish up with one more set of our squats for 10 reps. Here we go. We'll call it our bonus move of the day. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous. Safely set that down. Go ahead and grab some water, take a little rest. We're gonna go into our cool down here in just a moment. The hard part of your work is done. All right, let's begin our cool down with a open arm chest opener. Then cross one arm across your chest, hook your elbow underneath it. Take a rhomboid stretch, open, second side. 5 of these, that's 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 5. Awesome. Okay. Take your feet out wide like our sumo squat, maybe even a little wider, and then turn your toes in towards each other a bit. All right. Hands to hips, take a hip hinge, fold down, and then drop your chin towards your chest. We're taking this wide straddle forward fold. You should feel in your hamstrings, low back, adductors, and then also the outside of your shins here. Keep your head heavy. See if you can curl up to stand. One vertebrae stacks at a time. Awesome. Rotate towards your right foot. Drop your left knee down. And then bring your palms to that right thigh. Press your left hip slightly forward. Squeeze your glutes to stretch the front side there of that left hip. Try this. We're going to just pivot. So rotate your body, drop the right knee down, come into that lunge on the left side. And then here we are, stretching out now that right hip flexor. We did a lot of hip flexors today, so this one should feel really good. Beautiful work, friends. We're gonna finish up with one of our favorites. It's cat-cow. So bring your palms down, take your all-fours position, and we're gonna move through spinal flexion and extension for 5. Beautiful. Make your way up to a high knees. Reach one arm up overhead, put a bend in your elbow, give yourself a big pat on the back. Great work today. So like always, if some questions arose for you about the programming today or how to make anything fit better into your body, go ahead and just send me an email. It's diana@bridgefitnesstraining.com. I hope MetCon felt great today, and go forward and have yourself an awesome day ahead. I will see you in our next MetCon class or possibly in your next personal training workout coming up this week. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.